go full Bretonnian Thought. So you've got, I've got Priestess Thought, and you've got Joan of Arc ripoff.
I like it.
Begin.
So I love that every Total War game has the option to auto-resolve all battles.
Why?
But there's a party that's like, but why would you ever want to do that?
I think the
Like,
first time I did it to, I fought every battle in Napoleon. I used to just auto-resolve everything. But I started fighting battles in Napoleon to get the achievement for fighting, do a campaign only fighting battles manually. And afterwards I was like, why would you ever auto-resolve unless it's absolutely, guaranteed to be one-sided?
yeah,
Because I was winning battles the game was saying you could never win. And it's like, no, the auto-resolve's retarded. It's not taking any of these factors into consideration. It's...
the auto-resolve is so bad. I mean, and it's funny too how it vacillates, because apparently Rome 2, the auto-resolve was better than the player could ever achieve.
is about right. I still
And
haven't
so,
finished Rome 2. Jeez. I only played like 30 hours of it. I quite liked not the Spartans, but the other Greek factions.
the Athenians, or the Epirus,
I think the Epirs.
yeah, they got pretty good cavalry from what I remember.
Yeah. I still think my favourite of the old Total Wars was Napoleon. Partially because it was the first one I properly played, but also because I think I played it enough to know, a lot of how the different units and factions work and how to get the best advantages out of units.
My favorite is still Medieval 2, but it's so outdated at this point. Like, even fully modded to the tits, it's
Ugly.
yeah, kind of. The hasn't been updated ever, so it still does stupid mistakes, even when people try all these things to try and fix it.
Uh,
And then it's got so many little things about it that are easy to cheese that you're often left with like a pretty unsatisfying experience if you try, and a pretty unsatisfying experience if you handicap your way in some silly manner.
I'm only going to use peasants.
Well, doing a cities only run or a castles only run.
Yeah.
Castles only run is kind of fun because you're like, okay, I'm at 4 cities and can't afford more than a single, 10 stack army.
Man, what I always used to do. I've always been very static and uncreative in Total War armies and builds.
I used to be pretty uncreative until the first time I really fully took over a world in a Total War game was with Spain.
Yeah.
I think that was actually the only time too. Medieval 2 Spain.
Ah.
And shit was fucking hilarious. Because I got, once you get to a certain like blob point,
Yeah.
you just stop caring and you start doing stupid shit like, all right, whatever, I just need 20 units to go take the next city because I'm pulling in, 100,000 per turn or something ridiculously.
Repent size stat line isn't too bad. 4,000 health is pretty good. Weapon strength 480 to start out the back is pretty good. Also, I finally sat down and figured out what some of this stuff actually means. So melee attack, that's the chance you'll hit someone. So you have a 45% chance that any of your attacks will hit the enemy. And then weapon strength is actually how much damage you do.
So what's melee defense then? Is that reduction to damage, or is that...
That determines how likely you'll be hit. So, and it's only melee. So it's kind of like the melee attack takes your melee attack and then subtracts it from the enemy's melee defense to figure out the chance of you hitting them. And then armor is what actually resists your weapon strength.
But I'm still confused on how armor does that or how it's calculated. Because as written, none of my units should be able to hurt my champion or my, you know, response.
I don't know exactly. This was just me quickly reading through it to try and figure out if I should upgrade melee attack or weapon strength to actually get damage. And I concluded that melee attack is, for actually hitting, and then weapon strength is for actually killing. Also, it's interesting your faction starts off in the desert down by, um, way
Yeah,
down
don't you
by.
remember that historical time that Joan of Arc went to conquer Egypt?
No, I do not, I'm afraid.
See, that just goes to show how poor education is.
Damn liberal education systems.
Mm-hmm.
They
It's
teach
awful.
people how to be a victim, but they don't teach people how to. Oh, thinking of that, I need to tell you the latest initiative at work. Oh, it's
Oh.
absolutely brilliant in terms of the PC garbage nonsense. Uh, it's brilliant. My dad loves it. So, they're issuing all of us little red cards to keep in our pockets at all times. And whenever you're in a situation or working on a job that you personally feel uncomfortable or unsafe on, you're supposed to take out your red card and wave it in the air, alright? And all of the team is immediately supposed to stop work and have a team discussion about, how they're feeling, and then work can only be reapproved to start again by your manager.
That sounds fucking awful.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of us were taking the piss out of it, but it was just. And it's like, oh, it doesn't matter if you're working, by yourself or with contractors, or even if the work job's costing you $50,000 a day. If someone waves the red card, you must legally stop. Or not legally, you're supposed to stop by procedures. It's absolute nonsense. Don't you love government work?
It's
Spearmen.
it's something special, ain't it?
It is, rather. Oh, giving me the cavalry. Okay.
Yeah.
You know I'm a lousy cavalry commander, right?
Well, I was gonna tell you to just circle charge the center.
What do you mean circle charge the center?
Just take things slow, and then when we get close, because they don't got any artillery,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna move forward just a little bit with them already I'm a bit, and then when they start moving towards us, when they get close, just charge them because they don't have any spears except the one unit in the back.
Oh yeah, 1 unit skeleton spearman. That corpse cart might be a little problem because it's technically a magic siege weapon.
Oh, what the fuck does this a corpse card even do? I have no
Well,
idea.
in the lore it resurrects zombies and throws out necromantic magic, but I don't actually know what it does in the game because I don't play undead because I'm not a loser.
All right, well, I'm just gonna fucking send it then.
Right.
We'll see what happens.
Alright. We are the Bretonnians for the peasantry.
Yeah, get him, get him.
Oh, nice. Also, I would probably.
Yeah, I switched him over to the grave guard.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or the Cairn Wraiths. Although the Cairn Wraiths, oh, they can be pretty powerful. It just depends, really. No, I watched the stone just like obliterate a grave guard and watch it fly like 20 feet. All right.
Right, here they come.
Do you want me to charge?
Yeah. Let's see if we can take out their cav.
Oh, in that case. Route. Good. Now charge. Cavalry. Break, you stupid cripples. Good. Right, circle around behind them. Come on.
Golly, I should probably cease
Trebuchet.
fire, but that is just too cool.
It is pretty awesome. I'd still target those skeleton warriors, or the Karen Wraiths, because they're in a position between your two groups.
Yeah. Oops.
Oh, that bloody... The fear caused by the enemy lord caused the Realm Knights to flee. Lady's Blessing is not lost, you losers. Good. Knights are rallying. Let them recoup themselves a little bit. Attack the corpse cart. Attack. For the king. Wait, why are you saying for the king when you're being led by a lady at the moment? I think that's the sexist times of the history. Nice. Looks like it's just the Lord left. Oh, there's still a few gutter snipes over there, I suppose. If the Lord would die, or that corpse scout would die, I can charge my cavalry behind those guys and get some rear attack bonuses.
Alright, there goes the corpse cart.
That's rude. Did you hear that? He said, get those commoners shooting their filthy bows. What an asshole way to talk about your own archers.
I mean, fuck them. They're peasants.
Oh. See, this is why we need a socialist republic. Shut up, peasant. Filthy communists. Nice. Kill their king. This.
I do have to say that's one of the things I kind of like about fighting the undead is
Yeah.
that you don't have to chase down routing units.
Yeah, they just die.
It's so nice.
Oh, man, that trebuchet 160 kills. Nice. I must admit, the archers and cavalry certainly held their own too.
So, from what I understand, the strength of the Bretons is the cavalry and the archers.
Yeah.
Everything else is just kind of bad to very bad.
Although, my private playthrough is the Norskins. I'm taking over Bretonnia at the moment. They're down to one province. I've kind of sorted them. But what I found interesting was the skirmish mode is what's actually causing me to win, because they have so many good archers with poison arrows and stuff. But the skirmish mode means as soon as I threaten them, they stop shooting, which buys time for my slow infantry to get into melee range. So all I need to do is harass them with scout cavalry, which breaks up their line of fire, and then I just slaughter them. But if they didn't have skirmish mode on, they would hold the line against this shitty scout cavalry long enough to just pilfer my infantry full of lead. Well, full of arrows. It's just kind of interesting how the mechanics of the game are working against it.
Oh, yeah. It bothers me to no end. A lot of the things. Alright, let's go finish this army off.
Oh, running away. Oh no. Oh, do you want to fight this? You might not win.
I wasn't too concerned with that.
Lost 3.
My will is unmatched.
Now, you could go to Martrek and try and claim that, or head north, maybe fight the undead over there.
Well, let me see if I can secure some kind of alliance with these guys to myself.
Oh yeah, they are fellow Bretonnians, fellow men.
Ugh. Come on. Stupid fucking.
Ooh, the Green Knight. You've got the. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you've got the exile, the followers of Nagash, further south, and then you've got those asshole dwarves that just hide in the mountains and be rude. And then you've got undead to the north. Then you've got Tilia, and then I'm up at Casserond.
I protect Bretonnia.
You do protect Bretonnia, Fought Enchantress.
Alright, so peasant economy. Or knight errants, they don't count as peasants, right?
No.
Sweet. It sucks that I have no way of. Oh, wait. I do have a way of telling. That's right.
Ah, so I've got 11 out of 15 peasant capacity. That's interesting. They're probably best suited to keeping the peasants low and trying to build up some.
Why does. There's so many little things that piss me off.
Yeah.
Like, I opened the negotiation or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you call it. And it's like, I just want to know who's near me so I can put together either trade agreements or non-aggression pacts. And instead it's like throwing my screen across the map for no fucking reason. Well,
Income generated.
I can't see shit.
Oh, I wish I had more than 2. I only have 1 spare provincial thing. It's annoying because it's like, what am I supposed to bloody use this on? Do I get more income? Do I get bloody public order? I really want to bloody get. I could access the resources. They only give me 2 slots. It's so dumb for a major settlement. See, I can't get. That's untainted. Yeah, that's trebuchet. I guess I'll go for public order until I bloody have a province or 2 set up.
It's always good.
Mm-hmm.
Fey Enchantress.
Alright, I will send
I go
myself
first.
north, see what we've got.
You seek me?
What can I recruit, Fey Enchantress? Men at Arms. Alright. Also, is it even worth me having these 3 peasant mobs?
You seek prophecy.
No,
No.
but also yes.
Although, I guess they only cost 20 gold, and they have no upkeep value, but they're so garbage that it's like, I may as well just pay the 50 gold a turn, or 50 gold, to get bloody spearmen or men at arms.
I mean, are you at war with anybody?
I'm about to check that. Diplomacy. No. Oh no,
'Cause if
I'm
not-
at war with the vampire coast on the other side of the universe.
Oh. Well, then go ahead and eat up all your faction.
And invite you to say your piece. With passion.
Also, I love how our early trade agreements just are like worth nothing, like 50 bucks.
50 gold, hell yeah. I mean, I'm needing the money. I don't need it yet, but if I capture a city.
Welcome to fair Bretonnia. Now is the time.
I may as well form a few alliances with
Lord of Bretonnia.
the Bretonnians. Who's that? That's Bordello. I've got a non-oppression pact with. Yep, got a non-oppression pact with all these guys. Cool. Alright, research. Chivalric code. Oh, we may as well go economic investment. Awesome. Commandment available. And we'll go for improved growth. So I can bloody build some more frickin' things.
Do you know who I
Right. Done. How riveting.
Early turn.
Early turn Total War is so stupid.
It's funny to me how much time you spend in Total War just getting ready to fight people as opposed
Yeah.
to actual fighting people.
Oh, also, may not have heard it, but just thunder outside. It's crazy.
Oh, I miss thunder. Hasn't rained here in Florida for like 2 months.
Isn't it the state underwater? Like swamps?
I mean, yeah, we're mostly swamps.
So, isn't that water?
Well, you know, it's weird like that.
Are you at war with El Haytak and those undead guys north of you?
Yep.
Ah, okay, that would explain it. Because it says they're unfriendly towards me and I don't know why. Oh, you got knights errant. Fascinating.
Soon I'll be all powerful.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez, oh man, oh memes.
I almost don't even want to get the men-at-arms because they're so bad. But I don't really got the money to keep a ton of knights around.
Cool that you can actually recruit knights. I'm stuck recruiting peasants for a long time.
Oh man, I'm gonna have no money in a turn.
You're always sorted out later in terms of your economy. I'm always very cautious setting up my public order and covering my back with, you know, defenses and economy buildings, and you're like, fuck it.
YOLO!
There'll be economies when they're dead.
Well, the way I view it is because every turn, everyone on the map gets a certain amount of EXP. And so it kind of behooves you to build up an army early, even if you don't have much use for it.
Yeah.
And you can always sack a town or two.
I'm only at war with one faction I've never seen. That's so weird. On the bright side,
Those of chivalry demand I hear you.
nobody wants to trade with me. This is weird.
Honor before glory. The lady grants you safe.
Just go take out the elves or something. Fuck the elves.
I could go attack the wood elves. Although there's a coven of orcs like just north of me that I figure I'll go deal with.
The lady grants you safe passage in these lands.
But on
Do
the
it.
main side, if I just sign non-aggression pacts of all the Bretonnian factions around, I can hopefully bloody trade with them. Because I'm the Fey Enchantress, the big, the main thought of the Bretonnians, then everyone seems a lot kinder towards me.
Greetings. We may not be the Empire.
Aha! Thank you, Tilia, for accepting my trade agreement. Will Estelia trade with me?
We may not be the Empire.
Good. Alright, I've got 4 new free trading partners. Excellent.
Also, I just realized that in the chat,
Yeah.
you called her a German slag.
Oh, yes. I did.
So you do know where she's actually from, right?
No, where's she from?
She's Swedish.
Oh. You know,
I couldn't tell if you were just fucking with Germany or fucking with Sweden.
you know what? In hindsight, it was both. Oh, I do really dislike her though. Like getting all this fame and cover of magazines and shit for bitching at world leaders. What an entitled little bitch.
All right.
Oh, you're a 19 stack army already. Oh.
Dude, these deserts are brutal.
Oh, wow, that is pretty harsh for attrition.
All right, next turn I'll be in striking range of their capital. And then I shall strike!
You're not going to try and draw Ashhorn out of his little hole.
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna have to. Like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to fucking take a city with just knights. Well, my plan was to go after Virus.
Ah. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Get yourself a port town
And that way, try and force him to come out and attack my weakened army.
Oh, yes.
Whatever will it do, my weakened army?
Oh, my. Your girl, what's she got? She's got 50 melee attack, 480 strength. What's Fey Enchantress got? Ooh, yeah, she's definitely a spellcaster. Oh.
Welcome to fair Bretonnia.
Also, is your Fey Enchantress meant to be animated?
She's supposed to be hovering above the ground.
Oh, okay. There she goes. She was glitched on my scene for a second, and so it looked like the kick from the Matrix.
Ah. May as well get this party started. You don't have to join me if you don't like.
It's literally impossible for me to refuse.
You honor me. Destroy it.
It's the nature of the co-op campaign.
Ah. Wow.
Yeah, steal that technology.
She immediately got wounded.
What do you seek?
She sucks.
Nice.
Alright, now. Castle de Carillon. 3 more turns until a population surplus. Population of surplus of 2 can up my central capital. Right, now it's time to make some money.
Welcome to fair
Trade agreements.
Now is no.
Nobody wants trade agreements. Wow, you will suck. Oh no. Bordello does.
Welcome to fair Bretonnia. Now is the time to unite. Yeah?
You should trade with those Mouseland guys.
Mouseland?
Mousilllon. I think the joke just went by.
Yeah, no, I don't know what that means.
They're the vampires.
Oh. Right.
It's okay though.
I'm going to attack those orcs. Now, the Pirates of Saratoga. Bordello.
Saratoga is not a real place. I would know. I live in Florida.
I'm waiting for the one day for you to become the newest Florida man.
It'll be sooner than you think.
Also, I need to look up if what's his name? Your
Repulse de Leon!
Rapunzel de Leon. I swear she's a invented character. She's not part of the lore.
Fight!
The game needed more female representation, you bigot.
I don't have a problem with that if she's hot and can swing a sword.
I don't even want to fight that.
Understandable. Nice.
With the lady's strength!
With the lady's strength. Fascinating.
The lady. Strong.
Nice. Alright. Got 2 out of 3 places for a province.
Wait, what?
Oh, no, she was actually a real... Okay. Oh, no. Ah, she was actually an original character. Okay. And yeah, she's basically Joan of Arc for the Bretonnians. No, kick the crap of chaos, though. Apparently she's really good at killing chaos and demons.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
She has the unique power of the Lady of the Lake. Well, we know what the Lady of the Lake is into, then.
You're sick.
And that's why we're friends.
You got me there.
Dun 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 dun. Oh, she actually got an official model. Oh. No, she's legit.
Legitly.
And yeah, her character is deliberately a Joan of Arc inspiration.
Repulse!
What I'm curious about is why didn't they just use straight up Joan of Arc?
No, I guess you have to make it slightly different because you're in the fantasy world. You can't just have Joan of Arc there for no reason.
Well, I mean, I would do it that way, but then again, I'm a hack, so.
That is true.
You seek the lady?
Alright, my turn.
Do great things. All of the great things.
I'm going to go
Do them.
attack those orcs. They're goblins. They're building up their army, but I think I can...
Fey enchantress.
Yeah, I've got 4 units of archers and I've got trebuchets. I can take them. Their garrison
Yeah,
is
you got this.
non-existent. Oh, they've got a few orc boys and... Oh, goblins. Yeah, no, I can take that. Alright, now. 2 more turns until the population is surplus. What salt? Oh, I do have unique resources. I've got salt and dye, which one day I'll be able to harness.
One day you'll be able to die.
It will be glorious.
Armored in faith. Welcome to fair Bretonnia. Now is the time to unite. I concur.
I'm I'm deliberately signing stupid agreements with other Bretonians like military access and stuff like that I don't immediately need because I'm trying to soften up their disposition to the point that I can finally start trading with them.
Safe passage in these lands.
Well, just by having an agreement, don't you improve public relations or whatever?
Exactly, and by improving those public relations I'm able to up my trade agreement likelihood. Oh, Bordello though, they might be willing to trade. No, they're rejecting my... Why are you rejecting my offer, you assholes? Fuck
Because
you.
you're secretly elves.
Actually, I think I've told you that story. Yes. The goddess that the Fey Enchantress worships and all of the Bretonnians worship is actually the elven goddess of healing, and they're actually unironically, accidentally worshipping the elves. Apparently, it ended up causing a civil war when they eventually found out.
You were working with the elves the whole time. So were you. Just imagining that Spider-Man meme. You're the elf traitor. No, you.
Why are we spending so much time on Tilia? Were they trying to...
They were making. Yeah, they're trying to make a trade agreement.
Ah, they're not dumb. Oh, looks like might be lands opening up to the south for you. If those beastmen burn that bloody thing to the ground. Da-na-na-na.
Are the damsels the witches, or are they something else?
Yes, they're the magic users.
What kind of heroes can I recruit? Oh, just wizards and paladins.
Ah,
Well, okay.
okay. Are you trying to force those guys out of their hole still? Oh no, you're gonna go attack.
I can't reach him this turn, and I don't want to take attrition, so.
Yeah. Well, you're outside the
What?
city's movement range, so you won't get any enemy reinforcements if you attack. Or if they attack, I should say.
Oh man, if only I could be. That would actually be nice, because it might convince them to fight me in the field.
Yeah.
Real eventful turn there. And now I have Skaven corruption. Fucking Skaven. Where are these Skaven? I bet the Skaven are coming in from Martech. I bet you. I fucking betcha.
Chivalry plus 10. Leadership plus 10. May as well recruit him as my lord.
You seek prophecy. Slay them.
No, those are actually... They have one unit of range, so that's not too bad. No siege. And 2 low-level, 1-level heroes. I think that's actually
Holy wrath.
possible if they can let me actually fight it, or if they come out and I fight them on open ground. Right. Now,
Protector of the realm. Welcome, friends.
trade agreement.
Send some thy word.
Thank you.
Do you know who I am? Welcome to fair Bretonia.
You still won't trade with me because you're a dick.
Welcome to fair Bretonia. Now is the time to...
They've accepted my offer. Military access. Good.
The lady grants you safe passage in these lands.
Good. Bordello.
Good.
Yes, Master Skywalker.
Yes. Yes.
Good. Now, my trade's only worth 341 because I have no um, bloody things to special resources to trade with. However, I've got about 9 trading partners now, so hopefully that'll make me a bit of blasted money when I get the time. Q. Another exciting turn. Exactly what you would expect. Diplomacy.
The dangerous world of diplomacy.
Would you like a
One.
trade agreement?
Damn, that threw me off for a second. I was like, those beastmen don't look the same. Oh, it's because they're not. I was looking at a different group of beastmen.
Aha! Of course we will fight this battle.
Auto resolve.
Screw you! Oh,
That would have been too funny.
my... Does thou wish more help from England, cuz? Gods be willing, for you and I alone without more help could fight this royal battle. Henry V.
That's one of the things I kind of miss. That I quite enjoyed in Medieval 2. Was the quotes, which I guess a lot of the Total War games had them. Oh, I think my game just crashed.
No!
I hope you're ready to redo that turn of.
Did you save it?
I think the autosave got me. Let me start back up and find out.
Alright, let's see what happens.